Hey everybody, I'm Ian Simpson, ambassador for 888 Poker, and today we are going to be reviewing one of my hands from 888 Live Bucharest. So let's jump into the action. So, our opponent, Alexandru Masu, opens up the ace-jack offsuit, totally normal. Full draw to me on the button with 8-9 of diamonds. Perfectly fine, continue as far as I'm concerned, so we do call. Blinds get out of the way, and we see a flop. And we flop pretty good. We just flop the nuts. So already I'm thinking about how I'm going to get all the money in during this hand. Alexandru makes a very good check. He might look down at top pair, top kicker and think, yeah, we want to be betting this. Alexander has a problem though. He's out of position against the button, and this flop is really good for a button flat caller. I have pocket sevens, I have pocket tens, I have pocket jacks to some frequency, I'll pre-bet them sometimes. I have 8-9 for the nuts, I have 10 jack, etc, etc. Those are all my strong hands. Even my draws are really strong. If I have a hand like king, queen, that's got so much equity. So a check is very wise from Alex here. I've got a decision once he does check, how much to bet. It's not a decision of checking or betting. We are definitely going to be starting to shovel money into this pot. I opt for a third pot. This leaves the door open for our opponent to check raise or to continue with some worse hands like backdoor flush draws, ace-high backdoor flush draws, hands like ace-10 I don't want to be folding out. So we go for a third pot and our opponent calls. The turn is almost as blank as you like, 2 of hearts. So some backdoor flush draws pick up some equity, which are in our opponent's ranges. So I need to think about my overarching strategy here. Not just what I want to do with the nuts, but what I want to do with my bluffs as well, and what I want all my different hands to achieve. Obviously with the nuts, my goal is to get all the money in, stack my opponent, and win a huge pot. Same goes for my very strong hands like pocket tens, pocket jacks, pocket sevens, 10 jack, things like that. I could even have pocket twos here, because I would bluff pocket twos on this board, trying to fold out our opponent's pocket threes, fours, fives, and sixes. So we actually have that set as well to some frequency. Okay, so the bet sizing I pick on the turn is very important. I've gone for what's known as the geometric sizing. So I'm looking to bet this percentage of the pot on the turn and the exact same percentage of the pot on the river. And that river bet will be for all in. That'll be getting all the chips into the middle. The reason I'm picking the sizing is that it gets all the money into the pot in 2 clean bets and hopefully stacks our opponent with a worse hand. So my bet sizing here is reflecting the bet sizing I want to use on the river in order to get the most out of my opponent when he's cooled. I'm going to use the same sizing with my bluffs. Fun bluff hands here would be something like ace-8 suited and ace-9 suited. We've got a gut shot, we block the nuts, we block their best continues. If we have ace-9, it's hard for them to have 8-9, right? Because we have one of the nines. We also block them having aces because, well, we've got one of the aces. That only leaves 3 combinations of aces left for them. So ace-9 and ace-8 are both very spicy bluffs you could use in this spot for the same sizing. You have to use the same sizing, otherwise we'll give the game away. We do go for the geometric sizing. We go 70,000, which is a little more than what was in the pot, 60,000. This is going to let us jam river for the same percentage sizing. And Alexandru has a really tough decision here because he has top pair, top kicker against an aggressive opponent. And we see that Alexandru makes the jam here. He jams all in now. I think I know why Alexandru did this. He wants to deny my bluffs equity. The thing is, my bluffs actually don't have that much equity here because I just talked about them, ace-8 and ace-9, right? They're just gut shots with an overcard, and the overcard is dead to Alexandru's exact same hand, right? If we river an ace, well, he's rivered a better hand, right? So Alexandru check raises all in. I think it's a mistake because the bluffs I have don't have that much equity, and not only that, it stops me bluffing river with these hands. I'm definitely going to have river bluffs on a number of different river cards. Check raising all in here stops him winning any more money from those bluffing hands. So no offense, Alexandru, but I would have just called this bet and then reassessed the action going to the river. So of course, once Alexandru makes the jam, we make the easy call with the nuts. The river is inconsequential because Alexandru was drawing dead, and we pick up a huge pot in the main event, which sets us up nicely to hopefully make a deep run. So that was a key hand from 888 Live Bucharest. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you would have played the hand any differently, let us know in the comments. My sizings on flop and turn are certainly up for debate. Would you have used different sizings? If so, why would you use different sizings? Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you next time.